Hello friends, I am Vijan Velivali. All are welcome to my YouTube channel. In session 13 video, we have seen a weld failure in the midsection which was attended by the engineering staff, and the train was allowed to pass that spot safely, and the train reached the next station, that is station T. Though the train was not having any stop at the station T and it was given run through signal, the train has to stop at the station to give a memo. Now the train left the station T and it is proceeding towards station U. When the train is approaching station U, it finds that the home signal of the station failed. And now we will go to the spot and see how this home signal failure is managed by the station. See, our train has left station T and it is fast moving towards U, and almost it has reached the signal of U station. Signal means the first signal the train will meet is the distant signal of station U. So it has reached the distant signal of station U. Okay, now let us see the enlarged diagram of this station U. So here is station U yard. Here this side station T. From station T the train is reaching this distant signal of station U. Here this is station V, this side. So from U station the train will go to station V. Station V is on this side. Here this is the up line and this is the down line of the station. Now this distant signal, you can see it has got three aspects, that is one yellow, green and then yellow. So one yellow, single yellow at the bottom burning means it is the most restrictive aspect, caution. That means the train can move up to the next signal cautiously. Green burning means proceed with the normal speed. Both yellow burning means the train will be received either on loop line or on this main line. That can be ascertained only from the home signal. At the home signal we can see it is a stop signal, so it is got a red aspect here. Then there is yellow and also then green. Green aspect means the train can proceed with the normal speed. That means it will be received only on main line. On loop line we cannot have proceed with the normal speed. Only 15 km which is allowed on loop line. So only if the train is moving on main line this will show green. That also with the normal speed. Then only it will show green. So this yellow means single yellow only burning means the train will be received on main line. That is, on reaching here the loco pilot must see the aspect of the starter, then on that aspect he must obey and proceed. So yellow means reception on main line. Suppose yellow burning with a route indicator towards this direction means the train is going to be received on loop line. Here also on reaching here he must see the aspect of the starter signal and proceed accordingly. Now reaching at the foot of this distant signal, the loco pilot finds that it is the single yellow burning. That means the signal is not taken off. So he will proceed cautiously up to the next signal, that is the first stop signal, that is the home signal of this station U. The train has cautiously moved and reached the foot of the home signal, and he finds that the signal is not taken off. Now what the loco pilot will do? Now the loco pilot of our train will call the station master at U through walkie-talkie to know why he has been stopped at the signal, why this home signal is not taken off. If this walkie-talkie is not working, in that case, in most of the stations there will be SPT, signal post telephone, at the foot of the home signal. So here, when there is no response from station master on calling through walkie-talkie, he will try the signal post telephone at the foot of this home signal, through which he can contact the station master U. Assistant loco pilot ALP will get down and he will call the station master U through this SPT. The station master is saying that the signal is not obeying, there is likelihood of this home signal failed, okay, you wait. By the time, what the station master will do? He had tried to receive this train to this road 1, that is the loop line. So for loop line, you know, this point is to be set. Let us say this point is 51. For receiving the train on road 1, that is on loop line, the point should be set reverse. So he set the point reverse and he tried to take off this signal, home signal for loop line, but the signal is not obeying. Now what is the alternative for him? The train can be received on road 2 also. So he normalized the point 51 and he tried to receive the train on road 2. Then also the point is okay, point indication is okay, but the signal is not obeying. That means the signal has failed. Now how to receive this train? Okay, by the time this train, our train is stopped here, and here this red aspect is there. When the home signal is not obeying for receiving station master, you will inform the loco pilot that the train will be received on calling on. Because this signal, home signal is having the calling on provision, there is a small white light and also C will be there, which means that this is having calling on signal. So when the home signal is failed, he can use calling on signal to receive this train. So loco pilot will be informed by the station master that calling on will be cleared for the train. Now here at the foot of the home signal, just in rear of the home signal, there will be calling on track. This calling on track will be normal track that will be having the calling on provision. That is, only if the train stops at that portion of the track, then only calling on will pick up. So this length of this track is called calling on track, and that will be normally 2 rail length. One rail will be normally 13 meters length. So 2 rail length means 26 meter length calling on track will be there. Here a board will be placed near this home signal, intimating the loco pilot that the train must come and stop at the foot of this home signal to clear the calling on. Now the train has come and stopped at the calling on track. The station master at the station will understand from the panel that the train has stopped at the calling on track. Now the calling on will be cleared. Calling on cleared means this white light will burn. In that case, the loco pilot can come to road 1 with the 15 km which is loop line. Here loop line will not be shown, only this small white light will be burning. When the calling on signal is cleared, the loco pilot must proceed only with a restricted speed. So here it is 15 km for loop line. So even if it is on main line, the loco pilot must come with a limited speed, with a restricted speed. So if there happens to be any obstruction, any problem with the track, he can stop the train immediately. When the signal is cleared in the normal case, we must ensure that the line is clear not only up to this starter but also an adequate distance beyond it, and that adequate distance should be not less than 120 meters. That is, minimum 120 meters should be kept clear for this train while taking off the home signal. Here while granting line clear, we are giving a block overlap which is not less than 180 meters. Here while taking off the signal, we are giving a signal overlap which is not less than 120 meters from starter. When the train is received on calling on signal, it is enough to keep the line clear only up to the starter. When SM tried to receive the train on calling on signal, the calling on signal failed to obey. That means calling on signal failed. Now what is the alternative? Now there are two alternatives before the station master. That is to receive the train on signal post telephone. There is a phone attached to this home signal, and using that phone, loco pilot can be directed to come to this road 1 or road 2. So that is the SPT, signal post telephone. Then the other alternative is what we have seen in the case of starter failure, that is T bar 369 3B. By serving this form T bar 369 3B, the train can be received on road 1 or road 2. Now let us see how a train will be received on signal post telephone. Here there is a telephone attached to this home signal, and through which the loco pilot and the station master can communicate. So in the case of receiving the train on SPT, no signals will be cleared. When a train is to be received without clearing a signal, the points over which the train is to move should be set, clamped and padlocked. That we have seen in the case of starter signal. When home signal is cleared or when calling on signal is cleared, we are clearing a signal for this train. Here, when the train is received on SPT, no signal is cleared. That means the points over which the train is to be received must be set, clamped and padlocked. And also the line of reception is clear. Suppose the train is to be received on road 1. Here this 51 point should be set, that is it should be reversed, and then these 2 points should be clamped and padlocked. I have already explained to you how clamping and padlocking is done in the failure of starter signal, so I am not repeating here. After clamping and padlocking these 2 points in the reverse condition and also ensuring that the line of reception is clear, the station master will call the loco pilot over the SPT, signal post telephone, and give him the message that he can proceed now to road 1 with caution. A private number will be given to the loco pilot. So on getting the message, loco pilot can proceed to the station. That is how train will be received on SPT. Then if SPT is not available at the foot of this home signal, or if SPT is not working, in that case the next alternative is to receive the train under memo T bar 369 3B. How this T bar 369 3B will be given, I already explained in the starter failure. So that T bar 369 3B will be issued to the loco pilot, but before that SM should ensure that, station master should ensure that, suppose the train is going to be received on road 1, then both these points should be set, clamped and padlocked in the reverse condition, and also he should ensure that the line of reception up to the starter is clear. Then only he will issue this T bar 368 3B, and that memo will be given to the station staff to bring it to the loco pilot. So station staff will bring that memo to the loco pilot in duplicate, and the original will be taken by the loco pilot, and in the duplicate copy he will put his signature. So after getting that memo T bar 369 3B, the loco pilot can come to road 1. Here also the loco pilot will be coming with a restricted speed. Suppose both these facilities are available, a train can be received either on SPT or on T bar 369 3B. Which is the easy way to receive the train? Normally SPT is the easy way, because for T bar 369 3B, a person, a railway staff has to go to the home signal and hand over the memo, then only the train will come. Whereas in the case of SPT, it is easy to contact the loco pilot through SPT from the station itself. So this SPT reception on SPT is easier than receiving the train on T bar 369 3B. But even then, the first train during failure should be received on T bar 369 3B. Next train, it can be received on SPT. And thereafter any train can be received on SPT. But the first train during failure should be received on T bar 368 3B. That is, when home is failed, we will try for calling on signal, and if calling on signal is not there or failed, the first train should be received on T bar 368 3B, and the next train onwards we can receive on SPT. So this is how the failure of home signal is dealt at the station. Now our train is on road 1 of station U. It is to be started after completion of the formalities. Now the train is about to be started. Station master used sought line clear from station V. He got the line clear through the block instrument. Now he cleared the advanced starter of the station and it shows now green. Now this point is in the reverse position. He cleared the starter signal. Starter should show now yellow aspect. But instead of showing steady yellow aspect, this began to flicker. That is, flickering means you might have seen these fused LED bulbs flickering. In the same way, here this yellow aspect began to flicker. That is, flickering means appearance and disappearance of same aspect. Here the yellow aspect, it is appearing and disappearing continuously. So that is called flickering. In certain cases, these two aspects, here we are having this red and yellow. These aspects will appear and disappear. That is, one moment this red will be burning, next moment yellow, then next moment red, then next moment yellow, like that. That is appearance and disappearance of different aspect of the signal. That term we are calling bobbing, B-O-B-B-I-N-G. That is, if same aspect is appearing and disappearing, we are calling it flickering, and if different aspects are appearing and disappearing, then it is called bobbing. When the signal is either bobbing or flickering, the loco pilot must wait here for 60 seconds and he must wait to get a steady aspect. Suppose within 60 seconds he gets yellow aspect steady, he can obey it and proceed. Suppose it is not getting this yellow aspect steady, of course the signal will be taken off, so it must show yellow steady, but it is not showing yellow steady, it is still flickering. Even after 60 seconds the signal is flickering, means it should be treated as failed. And now the SM must try calling on signal if it is provided at the foot of the signal. If calling on is not available, he must clamp these points, these 2 point ends, and give T bar 369 3B to the loco pilot to pass the starter signal at on, because now it is failed. In certain cases, both the lights will not be burning, that is, the signal is blank, no lights at all. In such cases, the loco pilot must treat this signal as showing the most restrictive aspect. Here the most restrictive aspect is red. That means he must not pass that signal, he must be there itself if the signal is blank. Suppose here the distant signal is blank, means what? It must show, it must be treated as showing the most restrictive aspect, means it is single yellow. Single yellow means it is permissive signal, he can pass the signal and proceed cautiously. So distant signal blank means he can pass the signal and proceed cautiously. Fortunately, after waiting for about 60 seconds, the yellow signal, the yellow aspect became steady. Now the loco pilot can start his train and proceed. Now our train has left station U and it is in the block section. After passing the advanced starter, it is in the block section and proceeding towards station V. Now our train is proceeding towards station V, and we will see what happens to our train at the station V in our next video, that is session 15. By the time, those who are yet to subscribe this channel, kindly subscribe the channel and also click the bell icon near that subscription button, so that you will be getting the information about a new video whenever it is posted in YouTube. Without your comments, actually it is impossible for me to improve my presentation. I think all are satisfied with the presentation. That is why no comments coming in the comment box. Anyhow, we will see in our next video.